So guys, today we've got episode number 10 of my Napoli career mode series. It is first versus second, Juventus versus Napoli to kick off today's episode, guys. We are 3 points behind Juventus. If we win this game, we will jump up into first position. How insane is that, guys? What a huge game it is against Juventus. Obviously, we're in the transfer window at the moment. Guys, if you do go on to enjoy today's video, drop it a like rating. Your support on this series has been insane, as I've mentioned on my other videos. Drop a comment down below, guys, that I can personally respond to. And make sure to subscribe so you do not miss any videos from me. Juventus, what a side that they do have, guys. They are sitting first for a reason. We played them at the beginning of the series in a cup final. I think it's like the Italian Community Shield final, and we actually did lose 1-0 as we didn't have actually Hugo Lloris at the club. We're using our reserve goalkeeper. It was Morata who scored the winning goal. He'll be starting this game. And when we did play Juventus, we struggled quite a lot. I think we only had 1 or 2 shots on target for the whole game. So Juventus, they're a very strong side, and I'm so excited. This is really going to test our side and see where we're at the moment in this series. As you guys can see, Ogbonna, obviously the centre-back, received a short corner there from the Juventus corner taker there, and Ogbonna's shot does go off target of the goal. In the 50th minute, it is actually Carlos Tevez down the wing here. We're trying to win the ball back, and we actually do so through Insigne. Plays the ball to Zuniga, who plays it through to Aubameyang up against Ogbonna, and it's Aubameyang who's actually going to make it 1-0, guys. That's right. It's a fantastic finish there from Aubameyang. He had to use his pace to get around Ogbonna, sorry. Obviously, Ogbonna, he's a pretty fast centre-back, and Aubameyang just got past him, and he made sure that he did put ourselves in the lead. As you guys can see, it was a fantastic finish into the bottom corner. Buffon had no chance of saving that one. Guys, we're leading Juventus 1-0 in this game. Can we hold on? In the 82nd minute, Lichtsteiner has the ball, plays it, tries to play it to Pirlo. We do win the ball back, but ball falls straight back to Lichtsteiner, plays it back to Pirlo, whips in across to find Llorente, and it is Llorente with the header. It does come off the post, and guys, at full time, it is going to end Napoli 1, Juventus 0. That's right, guys, we have beaten league leaders Juventus, which means that we have jumped up into the first position. How crazy is that? As you guys can see, the match facts, they had a lot more of the possession. They were controlling the play, but we got a nice break there from Aubameyang, and he did win us that game. What a way to kick off today's episode, guys. Double digits now in this Napoli career mode, and what a way to kick it off. As you guys can see, another team comes with the offer for Aubameyang. In the last episode, PSG had an insane offer. I think it was 83 million, and I did decline it. As you guys can see, the Tim Cup, or the TIM Cup, I think it's how you say it. We're coming up against Napoli, and that is going to be the next game of today's episode. Napoli, we have played them in the league, and we have beaten them. So this is a game that I do want, this is a competition, sorry, that I do want to go very far in. If we could go to the final and actually win it, that would be great stuff, but you know what I mean? I do want to try and advance quite far in this Italian Domestic Cup. And as you guys can see, Vargas will be starting up front with Aubameyang. The reason why Vargas is starting, Zapata was a bit on low fitness, and in the last episode, I did recall Vargas from his loan to use him as a backup striker behind, obviously, Aubameyang, Michu, and obviously Zapata. The Empoli lineup, they're starting a 4-3-2-1 formation. Really a 4-3-3 with the with 2 attacking midfielders instead of 2 wingers. As you guys can see, in the 8th minute of this game, Vargas is going to make his way onto goal. He does get taken down by the defender there, and Vargas has given us a penalty in the 10th minute of this game. A great way to start this game if we could actually score this penalty. Obviously, the centre-back does receive a yellow card, so it is actually Mertens who is going to step up to the penalty. Can Mertens put ourselves in the lead and make it 1-0 to ourselves? It is Mertens up against the goalkeeper. Can he score, guys? Yes, he can. The keeper stays right down the middle. He goes to the left. And guys, it is 1-0 after 11 minutes. We're playing with so much confidence at the moment. This team is playing so well, and I'm enjoying this series so much. As you guys can see in the 28th minute, Empoli actually going to get back into this game. It's a fantastic run there from their defender. One of my fullbacks, I think he went to slide tackle there. The attacker actually jumped over him, and it was a great finish, to be honest. As you guys can see in the 41st minute, Aubameyang does a nice play there to get around a couple of defenders, loses the ball but wins it back, and his shot is well saved there from the goalkeeper. As you guys can see, I don't know how the goalkeeper actually saved that one, just a reaction save there. And the game is going to remain at 1-1 until the 56th minute, as we are going to make it 2-0. Fortunately for us, the goalkeeper did come out, and I think it's Mertens, or I think it's actually Vargas who did score that one. Just taking a look at his hair right there. So yeah, Vargas, he makes it 2-1. But in the 84th minute, the Empoli goalkeeper does clear the ball out. But fortunately for us, we do win the ball back through a header. Vargas over the top to Aubameyang. And guys, this man is, I'm going to say it right here, right now, one of the best players I've ever used in career mode. What a finish it is, guys, from Aubameyang. Vargas with the over-the-top ball. And look at this chip, guys. The keeper had no chance of saving that one. It's one of the best goals we've scored in this series also. Just how he chipped it over the goalkeeper. The keeper had no chance. It was just a fantastic chip. And it's a great way to make a 3-1 and put ourselves into the next round of the, I want to say TIM or Team Cup. Drop it in the comment section down below. How do I actually say it? But in the 90th minute, Jose Calon trying to get around his defender here. He's actually going to do so, and it is a great finish there. Powering that one into the back post, into the top corner. He makes a 4-1, guys, and we will be advancing, as I did mention before, in the Italian Domestic Cup. What a performance it is, guys. A 4-1 win against Empoli. And we got 2 late goals to make it, obviously, 4-1, which is great to see. As you guys can see, we'll be going through to the quarterfinals. Teams that will be advancing also is AC Milan, Juventus, Roma, Parma. So all the strong sides are still going through in this competition. So this competition at the end of it is really going to have probably say the top 4, top 5 teams that are sitting in the top 5 in the league. And as you guys can see, we are leading the league, guys. We're sitting in first, Juventus is sitting in second. Roma only 3 points behind us and Juventus. So to be honest, it's really between first and sixth, to be honest, for the first position. The league is very, very tight. We just need to continue getting wins after wins after wins, because if we do slip up here against Lazio, obviously, they're sitting 5th, they're on 31 points, we're on 38 points. If we do slip up and actually lose this game, we'll only be ahead of them by 4 points, and that's only really 1 win and a draw. So anything can happen, guys. We're only really halfway through this season, and it is very tight at the top of the table. Coming up against Lazio, they've got Miroslav Klose. They actually have a decent side. That's why they are sitting 5th in the league. But look, my lineup for this game, the strongest starting 11 that I can actually get out for this game, actually, Maggio will be starting over Cedric for this game due to fitness reasons. As you guys can see, Miroslav Klose, and he actually does cause us some troubles here in the 19th minute, as he does have the ball here, plays it inside, and they are actually going to take a 1-0 advantage, sorry. Lazio take a 1-0 advantage in the early stages of this game. And in the 59th minute, Miroslav Klose plays the ball to Munier, I think that's how you say it, and he's going to make it 2-0. So Lazio make it 2-0, guys. And to be honest, this game was one of the worst performances that we have ever put in this series so far. We were all over the place. As you guys can see, Lazio take a 3-0 advantage after beating Juventus at the beginning of the video 1-0 league leaders, beating Empoli 4-1 in the last game. How can we be losing to Lazio 3-0? They've been all over us, guys, and from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. You can't get any lower than this, guys. Losing 3-0 against Lazio. We tried to get a goal back in the 90th minute, but it was just saved from the goalkeeper. And guys, as I did mention just before, the highest of highs to the lowest of lows. We lose to Lazio 3-0 after some 2 great performances at the beginning of the episode, but we are going to have to push on. And as you guys can see, I have been receiving offers from other teams. You guys are probably noticing that I'm not putting any offers in for players that I'm thinking about signing, because to be honest, I don't want to sign a player and not wreck or wreck out the team that you have at the moment, but I don't want to mix it up too much, so I'm going to try and keep the same team that I do have now. As you guys can see, Juventus did win their game, which means they are now 3 points ahead of us, and we are only 2 points ahead of Roma. We're coming up against Genoa, guys, and as you guys can see, after that loss, now we are 1 game behind Juventus, and Roma only 2 points behind us, so it is so close at the top of the table. We're sitting in 2nd, Genoa are sitting in 12th. Guys, we need to get a win here to end off today's episode. Nothing but a win will be good, because if we do draw or lose, there could be a possibility that Roma can actually go on top of us into 2nd spot, and we can drop down to 3rd. That's right, guys. Halfway through today's episode, we're sitting in 1st. We can already drop down to 3rd. That's how close it is at the top of the table in this Italian league. Genoa are starting a 3-4-3 formation here, playing their wingers very, very wide, as you guys did see from the team sheet. In the 20th minute of this game, Genoa tried to put themselves in the lead here. They're going to try and play some attacking balls and actually do so, and their attacker does have a shot on goal. That's a fantastic save there from Hugo Lloris. In the 50th minute, Zapata plays the ball wide to Mertens, makes his way into goal, and he's some great defending there from the Genoa defender there, sticking out a leg, doing a nice slide tackle to deny us a goal there. And yet again in the 53rd minute, this time it was a great save there from the Genoa goalkeeper to deny us that goal, guys. We were just coming so close to get a goal, but it just was not happening. In the 67th minute, Zapata on the ball plays it to Aubameyang, trying to use his pace here to get around a couple of defenders. Can Aubameyang give us the lead? Few skill moves to get around the defender there, and it is a great save there from the Genoa goalkeeper. And at full time, it has gone to Napoli 0, Genoa 0. That's right, guys. We only pick up 1 point from that game. At the beginning of the episode, things were looking great, but coming to the end of this episode, things are looking a bit shaky. Can we fix it up in the next episode, guys? If you have enjoyed this video, drop a like rating on the video. Show your support on this series, guys. Drop a comment down below that I could personally respond to. Make sure that you subscribe, guys. We've played an extra game than Juventus, but we're still not sitting 1st. What's going to happen in the next episode? Make sure you do not miss it. Follow me on all my social media links down below in the description. Check out the series playlist if you guys have missed any episodes of this series. And other than that, guys, hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you all on my next video.